Don't look at me like that. I'll smack the old off your face. Howdy, folks. How the hell are you? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu. Now, I'm not entirely sure that's exactly how you pronounce it, but my entire life, I've called it the Call of Cthulhu. So that's what I'm going to say for the duration of this game. If it's wrong, tell me in the comments section down below. Although, whenever you type it, I'm probably still going to read it as Cthulhu, and I'm not going to be able to change my mind. So without further ado, let's get into it. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case. Able to lift him from his torpor, Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So I actually have no idea what this game's about. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. I do know that the world and environment is set in the stories of H.P. Lovecraft, but I don't even know what those stories are. Oh gosh, am I bleeding or did I myrtleize some? Oh, okay. Looks like I myrtleized the shark with my bare hands. I must be a bit of a badass if I can myrtlate an entire shark by myself. I mean, with all the blood and guts everywhere, I must have myrtleated a bunch of sharks. Game save already, damn, okay. Man. Look at them big, strong man hands. Guess that's how I move. What is this? Oh, a skeleton. Man, look at all these dead sharks. Somebody's been finning out here. Did I do all of this? Oh, I guess I ain't strong enough to break them chains. That's a pretty hefty chain. Guess we'll have to do what the game said and crouch over here. Hello? Is there anybody out there? I'm looking for a way out. I woke up in this misty cave by myself, covered in blood. We must light up some areas to interact with them. Oh, okay, that's how I do it. Okay, Roger. Wow, that light is bright as shit. Ooh, got some bolt cutters? Okay. Okay. There we go. This reminds me of The Evil Within a little bit with that lamp. That must have been a rusty-ass chain if it broke that easily, just saying.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Scoutmaster Kevin? Holy shit. Okay. So there's a deep man voice just talking to me. That doesn't make me feel good about myself. Well, like I said, I don't know what this game's about. But it looks pretty horrific. I offered up 100 sharks to you, my good sir. You know how hard it was to kill a great white with my bare hands? I lost one of my nuts doing it. He almost got the rest of my giblets. Except I Judy chopped him straight in his necticles. Right there in those breathing apparatus things that they call gills. I Judy chopped him. And then he just couldn't breathe no more because I crushed his gills and he drowned, basically. Yeah, fish. I drowned a fish for you.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I've been chosen for what? You're not making me feel better about myself, Scoutmaster Kevin. I don't want to be chosen. Alright? I know what happens to all the chosen ones in Scout Troop 137. It's not good. Hello?
Everything has already been written.
What's wrong with their faces? I got a 6-shooter. I ain't afraid to use it.
To change your destiny.
Oh! What's up, Davy Jones? I'm dead already? No, I watched that happen. Oh, that was a nightmare. Okay. Okay.
I hate whiskey.
The name sounds familiar. Not that name, that
I wonder
voice.
why I still take these things.
Is that Mel Gibson? Okay, so I'm a detective. Good stereotype for a horror game.
Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Well, you did obey orders, so you
I
did
used
the
to
right
be an
thing.
avid reader.
You don't read no more? Don't worry, neither do I. Audiobooks are so much better. What's this?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Does it not? That's a bummer. You look like a really good detective, minus the alcoholism. But then
Married
again...
woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
That's a bummer. But like I said, you know, you're a stereotypical detective, so the alcoholism must actually be good for you. Turn that off. I don't want to listen to music. I have YouTube copyright striking me.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Hello? I'm getting a call. Detective Agency, MFIC?
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh! Okay, so do I get to pick up... Is this like a skill point thing? I have 8 skill points available to me? Okay. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance to determine the use and origin of occult artifacts. Okay, that's for medicine, so I probably get health that way. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Oh, so I can force stuff open if I need to. Investigation represents my investigating talent. So, crime scene analysis. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. Okay, so eloquence. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during discussions. I like that. Knowledge of human behavior. Increasing this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior. On the analysis of objects. Okay, so this looks like if I'm using investigative skills and eloquence, spot hidden, it'll be a lot of like detective stuff. So not necessarily a horror game, more of a detective game. So I'm just picking that up based on this skill tree. So I really want to be able to manipulate people when I talk to them. So let's up that a little bit. Find hidden stuff. Would that be better, or would improving my investigative talents be better? Or overpowering? Let's just do 3 of those, and I'll do 1 occult power. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, yep, I'm okay with that.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
It better be.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Depends on the
What's
question.
wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
No?
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Okay.
Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Obviously not, lady. I just hung up on you. Take that.
I'm coming.
Are you, though? You seem like the type of person that just puts off work so they can drink more.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
I'm not a drunkard, you're a drunkard. Right, I'm an alcoholic detective.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
Listen
come
here.
to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Imagine that.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
Why would
The police
everybody
accuse
know
her
a
of
painter?
killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
I don't want to. How about no?
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
This will be $50 an hour.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I mean, this
I
is...
placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Was it an affair or was it a murder? Look, I am a World War I veteran and an alcoholic detective, alright? You can't be using such big words with me, mister. Besides, it's a painting. Do I look like an art collector to you? No. I'm a detective. You know what detectives make? Not enough to be purchasing this bullshit art at what these bullshit art collectors charge. Like you. Bullshit art detectors. Like you. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I'll smack the old off your face. Alright? I'll show you how good a damn detective I am.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay. File on the Sarah Hawkins case. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. A police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay. What am I looking at here? Oh, I gotta hold it.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So,
How
Mr.
would you
Pierce,
put that in? What?
do you make of these elements?
Dude, you're the art collector. Aren't you supposed to be the one that knows all this snooty fruity shit about art?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
That's called
She
schizophrenia.
never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
That's called
Saw.
schizophrenia.
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Listen, when somebody starts seeing visions and stuff, that's called schizophrenia. And guess what? Schizophrenics are prone to doing crazy shit. Like saying that Jesus told them to drown their babies in the bathtub. Right? Schizophrenics say shit like that. Alright? I've solved it. I don't need to be a psychologist to tell you if she's seeing visions and shit. She's probably schizophrenic. Why? So, is this like a tree? Do I need to find out everything, though? Something's not right with the story, obviously. I shouldn't take this painting lightly. What do you mean by that?
Could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
What?
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
So, I don't... First off, I'm not an art appreciator or art collector or whatever. So I don't understand hidden meanings inside of art, but that just looks like some crazy shit with a glowing green symbol on it.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Chill, homie, chill. I'll uncover it. Alright, hold on. I'm just trying to get all my stuff and my ducks in a row.
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay, so we just restated the same shit 3 times. That's definitely all I need to know.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
Okay,
An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
Why didn't you start off with that shit? I need some money.
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Okay.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Listen,
I'll
maybe...
no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Maybe you should have let off with the fact that I'll be handsomely compensated. Because, guess what? I've got a bar tab that'll make Michael Jordan blush.
I used to be an avid reader.
You said there's a book somewhere, you asshole. Pick up the book. Oh, I'm definitely having a drink. I need a drink after this shit. Whew. Yeah, baby. Oh, that felt good. You know what? Let's have another drink. I need a double shot of whiskey after that shit. Dropping this case on me. Can I finish it? Finish it! Be a man! Finish it! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I'm a lightweight, baby. Where's my book on the North
Natural
Atlantic?
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I might be a bit of an alcoholic.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Can I take my whiskey to go? I could use some walking whiskey. You know what I mean? No? Can I not have walking whiskey? I guess I'll do it sober then. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Okay, so the way this is probably going to work going forward is I'll probably do 2 chapters of video. That last chapter was about 15 minutes, so that should wrap us up about 30-45 minutes of video. And we'll just keep doing that until we finish out this game. So let's go! Let's do some detectivating. Some solving some shit. I could do it drunk. Is this a cutscene or... Seems like a cutscene. It's such a pretty boat. I wouldn't mind having a boat like that. Oh, damn, I'd be looking dapper as a detective. Oh, that smoking. Had to have it. Stereotypical detective move right there. Something tells me this is gonna be like a point and click, kind of like narrative game, where you don't really do a whole lot. Kind of like Amnesia, where you don't really have a whole lot you can do, you just kind of go through the game.
We're almost there.
For the story. Like Amnesia, but I'm a detective at the same time. Oh. Damn, is that a shipwreck? Okay. Call of Cthulhu. The Scylla. The Scylla? Yeah, that's a shipwreck. Is that important? Do I need to remember that name? The Scylla or the Scylla? People actually live here? Okay.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Okay, that's a little creepy. You mean me, or you mean the crewmate?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything?
Jim Beam! The winds of Jim Beam brought me here.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
Is that a whale?
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
Oh, you damn right I do.
May not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Okay.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
And by look around the docks, I mean I'm gonna go belly up to the bar and have me a couple shots, and then I'll get to investigate. Alright, my detective skills are only sharpened when I'm drinking. Hey there, Baldy. Okay. That's nasty. Your mom ever teach you any manners?
Hey, be careful.
Okay. What a dick. That'll teach you to spit at me. Hey, baby. You know what? I'm a detective.
Let's get him another
but,
drink. He's dry.
But,
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I'm not a troublemaker. I'm a detective. This guy didn't show me respect.
I don't have time for all this bravado.
You're overdoing it a little bit, brother.
Don't be so high and mighty, sir. We don't like mainland snobs.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
So does everybody else in the world, man. Oh, dude, so no prohibition around here. You're right, it would be during prohibition. I can see the sign back
I didn't
there.
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Good point.
Anything else?
Yeah, I want a
Captain
drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Yeah, what if I kicked your ass and get a drink anyway?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah?
Glass me.
That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Guess I'll ask about some other shit.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Kind of
Screams,
noises.
that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Say no more.
Anything
You
else?
said people were screaming and shit. Sounds like the mob might be using that warehouse and they're torturing folks in there.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Well, you're already doing it. It's not speaking ill if
Her
it's
vision.
true.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Of course I do. Actually, I don't trust the truth at all. I just trust the bottle of whiskey.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Why are we having an artsy-fartsy conversation with a bartender? Alright, let's just figure out what we need
I've
to
got
do to
what
get
I
out of here.
Anything else?
Yeah, I still kind of want that damn drink. But we'll find out. You know what? Why'd you call this place the Stranded
Stranded
Whale?
Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Yeah, this place looks like a shithole.
That'll be all for now.
I wouldn't even call this place a hole in the wall. I'd call this place a butthole in the wall. Hey, buddy. Sorry about what I did to you, tripping you like that. It cost me my alcoholic beverage, and I apologize for that. I haven't quite got my sea legs. That's why I'm stumbling everywhere. We got some drinkers up there. Can I do some investigating? Hey, baby. Wanna go upstairs?
What you looking
Have a
at, stranger?
conversation? Yeah, let's compliment
I've
her
rarely
drinking.
seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
How about we
I
go
told you to
upstairs and
beat it.
drink together?
I told you to beat it.
Or not. Okay. Damn, girl, playing hard to get. That's okay. Because I am a frickin' frackin'
The miraculous
sexy
catch.
beast.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay, that's probably something we should know about. The miraculous catch, 21st of May, 1847. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Okay, well, let's go talk to the captain, because apparently we can't get no damn beer in here.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
So apparently he had a pretty big bar tab. So does Captain Fitzroy. Hey, you better be getting me a beer or something, because I went there and tried to get me some alcohol like you done said, and they wouldn't serve me. Said I was a landlubber, and they don't serve the landlubbers here.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
What do you mean I'll be disappointed? I'm a detective. I'm detecting stuff.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Okay, let's look at the manifest.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? What does a hidden manifest have to do with anything?
The Scylla.
Scylla,
It
that's
finished
what
up
it is.
beached at the entrance to the harbor.
So, the Scylla was the ship that caught the great miraculous catch of the big-ass whale. It's also the ship that shipwrecked off the coast. And there's a, what would they call these? A diorama of the ship in this guy's office. So it's gotta be important. The learning of medicine. Does that mean I get a progression of skills? Is that like a skill book in Skyrim? Why is that burning green? Are you burning the marijuana in here? Is that some marijuana?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
This photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Okay. Oh, there's the man's wooden leg!
Souvenir.
Okay, well, there's nothing upstairs. That was kind of lame. See what the captain has to say. Maybe he'll give us some clues on who did this murdering.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Huh, what do I want to... You know what? The
The
documents are
manifests have
unreadable.
been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
Good question.
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, that's why they're blacked out there, homeboy. Duh.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Good question.
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
I see.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
I think?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
No, I just got here. So I think a jetty is what they use to go out to sea, like kind of like a little strip of water that they use to go out to the sea. And the only reason I think I know that, and I don't actually know that, the only reason I think I do is 'cause I watched Wicked Tuna. But no, I'm not lying. I have no clue who the hell owns that place.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
I see.
Oh.
That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Listen, the reason I'm not doing so good at detecting is because my style of detecting is to get drunk with local inhabitants of the location. Because when you're drinking with somebody, they just like to talk about shit. And then that's how I learn everything. While I'm drinking, they're spilling their guts. I learn all kinds of shit. That was what I was going to do. But now I got to do some real detecting. See what we can find out about the town of Darkwater. I already know about the miraculous catch.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Oh, looks just like him.
Your father.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
So that makes a lot more sense. I don't really have some kind of crazy conspiracy theory about why you would have your dad's wooden leg, a picture of your dad, and then a diorama of your dad's ship. That makes perfect sense.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you
He's
being
pretty pissed
blackmailed?
too.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, you gonna murderate her?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. I'm cool with that. Consult my diary. Is that my clues section? Is that my diary? Oh, the case. Talk to Bradley and get inside warehouse 36. Okay, well. Let's make our way over there, see if we can't find a way into this warehouse.
Please move back. Let the police do their work.
How'd this whale get up here, dude?
Can't you go any faster?
Have you seen how old this?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
What?
Only a specialist would know what killed it.
I'm not a
Don't put
specialist.
that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Yeah!
They're cops.
That's good eating!
Stand? Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Like, how did that get up there? That's what I want to know. Must have been a crazy wave. Hey! Dude! Aren't you the guy that sells fish sticks?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Why did I
We
do
saw
what?
you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What? Who? I don't even know who that
I've never
is,
heard
man.
of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us.
Who are the two
Wait.
bozos?
Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
You seem like you might be a little under the
Quieter.
influence there,
That's
fellas.
all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you
Your
to
names
dark
kind of give
water?
it away. Well, you know what? I would really like to know more about them
The two
fellers
guys
back there.
behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
Oh.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
You that big of a
If
badass?
only they would kill each other.
Yeah, who's
Is it
Cat?
Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
But you did.
Nothing at all.
Fellers look like you need some more to drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
The one behind
It's
you?
not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
So you fellers are
That
homeless.
statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
Like this
You wouldn't
area?
be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan.
No?
He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
So you guys are out of
Isn't it a
work,
bit
huh?
early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Okay. I bet I can take advantage
I've taken
of
enough
that.
of your time.
We'll see you later.
Something tells me that I can get more information out of you if I find some alcohol. Oh, let's just see what happens. What's in here, huh?
I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere
Oh,
in your
oh,
hut
okay.
on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it?
Ooh,
I
say that
don't
again.
want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
All these guys do is drink. So is that my way in? Right there. Let's see what these
Who's this
fellers
guy?
do.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Keep what
What's
shut?
with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Yeah, what
Go
about
die
it?
of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
What do you mean? Cat sent me.
I've got to enter the Hawkins
But first-
warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Damn.
I don't give a
okay.
damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What if I whoop your ass?
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're
guys are
bootleggers,
assholes.
not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
I'm doing whatever I want.
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've
I'm
just
not from
arrived.
here, brother.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Okay. See what happens if I lie to him real quick.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
Probably because you're idiots.
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Hey, you.
If
I'm
I
gonna
can't
go tell
get
your
rid
boss.
of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's this? Could this be the key? Hey, you.
Where do you think you're going?
Inside. Must
I'm
get
not
to the
here
warehouse.
to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
Somebody
My
paid me a lot of money
investigation has
to.
led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Not by me.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
Damn.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
How about I
What do you
go
mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay, fine. I guess that's not how I'm getting into the warehouse. Well, let's see. What else can I do to get into this damn warehouse? Is there a way I can go around back? Maybe? Because I tried talking to the goons and it didn't work. I'm guessing Kat's probably the lady in that bar.
You saw what happened with those sailors.
I did
Don't
not.
hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Why aren't you scared of their
I've seen
boss?
the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
That might be how I
shall
managed
take
to
my
get
leave.
in there. If I cause enough trouble, they might take me in there for a beating. Spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items. Is this what I need? Oh, okay. Can I pick that up? Ooh, a lever.
A handle. It must come from these old
Um,
winches.
What? Where would I put the lever? On a winch, right? Okay, what's that right there? A
An old
cogwheel.
Rusty, but in working order.
So, this looks like a trap door.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, so that's my way in, maybe. Yeah, let's look up there. That's a winch, a pulley, and up there. How do I get up there? Apparently, I go right up this ladder that was 10 feet to my left. I don't remember how to get that off the screen, so we're just gonna walk with it. Hopefully, it doesn't run out.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay. Mount the handle and mount the cogwheel. Can I twist it now? No, I need something else. I'm missing something. Right? Because that wouldn't turn anything. Or would it? Whatever am I missing? Aha!
A ratchet,
ratchet
device.
device.
Exactly what I need.
There we go. Now I got all the pieces. Now we could put together this winch and go into the depths below. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Yeah, it doesn't look that hard. Give her a good cranking. There we go. Give her another one.
Damn, I broke it.
How'd you break it? How? Dude! Really? What the hell? We broke it! Shit, okay, fine. I guess we'll find another way in there.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. Only inquisitive. You're
Nope.
also stupid. What
Not
crazy
me.
idea to come onto my turf.
Not me. Let me through. Who do you think
This
you are?
muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
Hey,
I
get out
don't
of my
think
way.
that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Are you tough?
Is
You're
your
tough,
name
huh?
Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
I don't want to beat your ass, but I will. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Oh, that's so unfair! You just need me in my giblets!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his
What the hell? Maybe I should just beat her ass.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, no shit.
If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Yeah. Let's go get her drunk and give her the night of her life and then steal the keys to the warehouse.
They can't understand.
Alright, that's what I feel like we're gonna need to do. We're gonna need to get some seduction going on. Some alcohol. With a little bit of seduction and romancing's all I need.
Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend.
Of course,
I owe you. You don't know how to fight, at least you've got guts.
baby.
Yeah.
I'll be all up in yours later.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me
You're
whining
about
like
to.
a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
You know what? I'll tell you the truth. You know what? In about 20 minutes after this pillow talk starts, and I give you the best 30 seconds of your life, you're gonna be begging me for answers.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I'll remember that.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
And I need your
It's
permission.
precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Not yet, baby. I'm gonna be pulling your hair before too long.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
Deadly.
To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Little
Sounds
bit of
honest to
warehouse
me.
action.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I'm okay with those terms.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Ooh, just put a little bit of detective on.
Follow me.
He really
Nobody
does
questions
want a piece
your
of my
authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know
That's
where their
true.
interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shysters?
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots. Get it.
Oh, okay, so they don't like the cops around here much, but the cops don't much care. Got me a one-way ticket into this warehouse here. I mean, damn, girl, you shit with that ass?
He's with me.
Oof. Damn, baby. I knew I made a good choice hitting on you at the bar. Best way to get information, alright, for a detective is alcohol and their wieners. That'll get anybody talking. Alcohol gets the dudes and fellers talking. Wieners get
Be a
the
gentleman
ladies talking.
and move that for me.
Yeah, baby, I'll do anything for you. Let Daddy move this big old piece of sheet metal that weighs probably like 10 pounds. That you totally could have moved on your own, but that's okay. As long as I get to keep this view. Why would you have
That's
to
how it's done.
pick your
Do
own
I
lock?
still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Step-mothering. Let's make that clear. Step-mothering. Why-
Ugh, this place stinks.
Why would she need to pick the lock to
What
her
is the
own
connection
warehouse?
between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ugh. What the hell? Buckets of giblets.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, it smells disgusting, bro. Okay, what's this?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Maybe? Somebody's praying to the portrait, I guess? Doing some detecting.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
A crazy
Can't
guy?
sleep. I know how that feels.
So let's have some laudanum. That's some medicine
Who
right
has
there.
enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
So are painkillers expensive during Prohibition? Yes.
What happened here?
Dude, I get that you're ugly and you're horrified by your own reflection, but punching a mirror is just gonna end up in bloody knuckles. Ain't nobody want that. Get out of this reconstruction. Figure out what we did. I memorized a clue, the Hawkins warehouse. What is this? Did I do it right? Did I miss something? Is that it? Is that all I needed? I don't see anything else. I can't go back into my reconstructive mode. What do I do now? Do I leave?
Someone has settled in here.
Oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Hey, officer!
You, don't move. The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
How about no? I got hired by some rich feller with a hankering for art to, investigate the shit out of this, mutilation here that you fellers got upon this island. So, I'm just gonna say that it's far from
Wound
being
up?
wound up.
You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you.
Okay,
We do
feller.
our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Yeah, I
It was
do
in the
too.
Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting.
Gotcha.
I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Yeah, Andrews, shut the damn door.
Eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Yeah, because I'm a
God damn it.
good detective.
Her again.
You
This
got some
case has
history?
nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Who are you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed,
Hey.
but we'll meet again.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna meet again. Call me on Saturday, baby.
Is
I'm
it far,
free.
this mansion?
Give you the night of your life.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
What ridge? Okay,
see the
slowly pan
building?
up to it for me.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay, that's creepy as shit. A mansion on top of the hill? I didn't realize I was in an Eddie Murphy movie. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I'll smack